Yep, we live with it using this new earpiece, man. Not even a new earpiece, an old one. So, um, wait for some people to pull up, and then I want to do an audio check. But hopefully everybody doing good. Talk a little boxing for this live stream temporarily. Got to get back on the road. I'm gonna treat my daughter. She turned 7 today. To a little shopping spree, little $100 shopping spree for 7-year-old ain't bad. And I left the Cash App link. If the community wants support, add to it and make it do what it do. But yeah, we're gonna recap. There was some fights that kind of flew under the radar because it was a big profile fight with Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. And if there was any other fights that night, it really didn't get the promo. It didn't get the headlines like that because, hey man, Showtime did they thing. Got to give the Showtime. But playback. This guy on the screen name is Christian Mbili, and I got to give all props to my bro on here, man. His name is One Two Kid, Truth Hurst Crew, because he put me on to this fighter, Christian Mbili, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know who he was. But I got to watch him for the first time this past weekend. He fought Carlos Gongora, former IBO champ, and at 168. And it was a good scrap, man. A really, really good fight that flew under the radar that a lot of people ain't talking about. A lot of people probably ain't even seen it yet. But playback, y'all need to catch the playback of Christian and Billy versus Carlos Gongora. What card was that, man? What's up, Charles? Yeah, solid fight. And Billy is solid too. Yep, definitely. Let me drop this link real quick so they can come up here and cook for a little bit before I hit the road. All right, there's the link. Y'all want to pull up? Gongora shouldn't have had a loss. He had a controversial loss. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who he had that loss to. Been a minute since I seen him his last fight, but yeah, man, I already knew when Billy was getting in the ring with Gongora, that was gonna let me know how good and Billy was or is, because certain fights you got to take to go to that next level, and I feel like that fight, that just happened this weekend with him and Gongora, that proved it to me. I'm like, bro, is the goods, man. He can fight. And you got to take those fights too because there's certain opponents they're intelligent enough to be able to land on you at some point in the fight. And when you get caught clean, how are you gonna react? How do you respond? And Billy responded very well. That's all I can tell you. I'm not doing no spoilers, but the man, responded very, very well. He's in a very, very tough division. Okay, super tough division. You know, the same division of Canelo Alvarez, who's the undisputed king there. So it's a pretty much they gonna scrap and claw it out until they get their opportunity at the king, Canelo. And that's how every division should be doing. There should be one undisputed king, and all the rest of the other fighters got to scrap it out and claw it out to get to the top. OG, what it do?
Flame Gang, what's up with you, baby?
We here. We here.
I see that. I see that, man. Just got back. I got back yesterday. Uh, Getting older, man, because usually I come back and be energetic and take care of business, man. I went to sleep. Got off the plane and went to sleep, man.
Where you from the plane? Where'd you go?
I went to the fight.
Oh, oh, big up. Blame my family, you, bro. How was the event?
Yes, sir. Oh man, it was a nice event, man. I shit on PBC all the time, but they put that one on. That was a great card, great event. It was nice, man. They did right this time.
Yeah, they definitely get flame of fame for sure. I think it was a well put together card.
Hmm.
Um, I think what do you feel about this upcoming event with Tank and Ryan? That card, not the fight itself, but the card. Is it worth $85? I heard it's like 85.
Yeah. Well, the card's gonna be shit because the top two guys gonna suck up all the money.
Damn.
That's how it usually goes with cards. It's gonna be a shit card, more than likely. But I'm not in the majority on this fight. I see the fight for me, from my perspective, I see it for what I think it is. It's nothing fight. It's at a catch weight, so it has nothing to do with the lightweight rankings. Uh no titles are on the line. So it's basically the social media championship of the world.
Right. The SM belt. I mean, the social media belt out here, man. You
Yeah,
know.
that's all it is.
Uh, Shout out to my bro Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz and Moore. Salute to you, brother.
Salute to you, salute to you, Bruce.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm not too hype on this fight. This fight, I'm watching definitely, but I'm not head over heels. And this is, I got people telling me this is a legacy fight. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? What legacy? You got one guy who's starting this legacy, the other guy who doesn't even have one.
It's even worse, bro. They saying that whoever wins this fight is the face of boxing.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. I mean, hey, if that's what boxing has come to now, brother, I mean, that's what it is.
Man. Hey, let me ask you this, man. I'll be paying attention to certain patterns, OG. And
Okay.
one pattern I noticed in boxing, the last few quote unquote faces of boxing, they all kind of did the same thing in their career when they got to the top. And it was this
Start
right
picking.
here.
Okay.
Not so much of the picking, but catch weight.
Yes.
All of them have dibbled and dabbled in this catch weight shit, from Pacquiao to Floyd to Canelo to whoever you want to name. They do this catch weight shit, and it's like, do you gotta be a catch weight kind of person to be able to get that stamp to be the next face of boxing? Is that what our faces of boxing do? They pull people down or put weight clauses on people, restrictions. Is that what this is?
Well, see, I'll say this, bro. I can understand the catch weight if it's two pound for pound guys, two undefeated guys, and it's a fight that the fans really want to see. Like, I wonder what this guy could do with this. He's cleaned out this division. You know what I'm saying? This other guy's cleaned out the other division. Well, let's see what they can do with each other if they close in weight. You know what I'm talking about? Like 140, 135, 168, 160. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
So
if we could have had a James Toney versus a Joe Calzaghe when James Toney was destroying everything at 160 and Calzaghe was reigning at 68. You know what I'm saying? Or if we could have got Roy Jones and Calzaghe when they was both at their peak and one had to go up and one had to come down. I could understand that. But when you got a guy like Tank who's doing his thing, I mean, I don't really see two, it may be one, maybe two people that can beat him at 35. I don't see anybody else beating him at 35. And then you got to do like Ryan, who ducks fights and doesn't take fights. tries to pick and choose who he wants to fight and where he wants to fight and how much he wants to weigh. I don't see why a catch weight should be possible in this fight. If Brian wanted to fight Tank and you know Tank is fighting at 35, then fucking make 35. Or say, I can't make 35. I'm 140 now and have Tank come up to 40 because Tank's been up there before. But all this 136, 137 shit, I ain't with none of that. I ain't with none.
Yeah, and these dudes not holding no belts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Charles, what's up, bro?
Ain't shit. Enjoying my day off, chilling.
What's up, young brother?
What's going
You know
on?
what to
Hating
do.
ass Sheldon. Huh?
Now speak
Yeah.
on it, man. Speak on what we talking about. Speak on it, bro.
Oh, the Ryan man, that shit ain't no guy. That it's a step up fight for Ryan. It's a nothing fight for. That's a money grab.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing on the line. This nigga never had a title. Tank never unified a title. He only hold one real title. This shit is pointless.
But did you see the buzz it's getting? Did you see the prices of the tickets, bro?
And they want to say that's Tank doing all that shit, man. That's both of these motherfuckers. I don't get why they the face of boxing. Really? That's what this fight. That's the face of boxing. That's what this is for.
The face of social media, yeah.
You ain't fucking lying, man, because they ain't do
Face of
nothing
social
fucking.
media boxing.
Ain't nothing spectacular been done
Yeah.
by either fighter.
And if you want to go by those metrics, because they so popular, then the face of boxing must be Jake Paul, because this motherfucker got 20 million followers.
Right,
And
exactly.
he's
That's what they doing.
and the crazy shit is he sells more pay-per-views than fucking Tank, because this is Ryan's first time headlining shit.
That motherfucker sells more pay-per-views than Canelo, bro.
Dude,
That motherfucker just that shit with Tommy Fury just did 800,000, bro.
Yeah, but Canelo's been in higher pay-per-view
Canelo's
box
been a
fights.
real fight. Canelo's been a real
800,000.
fight.
Not 800,000. You for real?
He not lying. I saw 775, so 800 is right around the corner. Yes,
Man,
700,000 people bought that shit, or 800,000. Yes, that shit was. They put the numbers out for that fight.
niggas be acting like YouTube niggas don't support, man. YouTube niggas be supporting, man.
Yeah,
I
you
know it
ain't
wasn't
lying.
Tommy Fury.
Not
It
hell
ain't no
no.
Tommy Fury.
Hell no, there's nobody tuning in for that shit. They tuned in to see if
I
it
mean,
was a boxing if it was a boxing fan, they did it to see if a real boxer would beat his ass.
yeah. I mean, when you talk about Canelo, we can't really compare him, with Jake Paul and him, because Canelo's been in real competition, real fights. I don't give a fuck what you say about Triple G. That was still a real fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fucking champion.
Right. So you can't really compare the two, but he does sell more. If you want to go just by metrics, this motherfucker, he gets asses and seats. People come to see that bullshit.
Jake the Snake Paul. Goddamn.
And getting paid in the process of doing that shit.
Yes, exactly. My
Making
point is
more
that
than a lot of these fighters.
but nobody would consider him the face of boxing. See, and that's my problem with the statement, right? Because in my opinion, you can't have it both ways. You can't say that Tank or Ryan is the face of boxing because they sell pay-per-views, and not say Jake Paul's the face of boxing because he sells more than both of them.
If that's what they're gonna base it on,
But
but
that's what they're
that's
gonna base it on. Exactly.
but
If
neither
that's
one
what
of
you're
them
gonna base it on,
motherfuckers.
that's what it is. You know.
Hold on.
But that's these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we all got to remember also, fellas. We all got to remember. So we're in a new generation, man, a new time. So shit is different. We came up in a time where the best fought the best, and we knew who the best was. Now we don't know shit.
He would work 60 months. What's up, Ronald and Martin Machine? What's up, bro?
Hey. Yeah, man. So what do you think about? Hey, man, the best fight of the week. I mean, that Benavidez Plant fight. That was a good fight, man. It was a war. I was there. It was an excellent fight. But to me, the best fight of the whole weekend was that Gongora and Mbili fight. That was a war, bro.
Hey, it flew under the radar because of the Showtime event. But yeah, speak on that.
Man, look, Gongora got a
That flight,
chin, bro.
that flight
Gongora's
did
a
not go under
dog.
the radar. That was a fight that I wanted to see. I wanted to see
And
Mbili fight anyway, but the way he stepped up against Gongora, I'm like, whoo, that ain't no cakewalk.
so, and Gongora's a dog, is he not?
Mm-hmm.
Because them uppercuts was catching his ass, and he was eating them. Kept coming. Like, look at this dude. He buckled Mbili a couple times.
And then
And
Billy's
then
not a
Billy's
big dude.
defense
He's a
is
short dude, but whew,
his defense is kind of
Bro,
suspect though. He kept getting hit with that uppercut. He kept
yeah,
getting
but
hit with the same thing.
he got a chin on him though. I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
he got a fucking granite chin.
that
The boy
nigga
can
got
hit.
stamina. Hey, that nigga best quality is stamina, nigga. That
Yeah.
nigga don't be tired. Bro.
No, but this was a
I
good
was
fight
like,
to showcase that shit because he be getting niggas out of there. That was my only question. Is like, okay, he keep that shit up for 12. And I was like, ooh, got
right.
it to the
Now here's
championship
my
rounds. He
question.
still had some thump on it. I'm like, oh, he's in there.
So here's my question to both of y'all. Do we want to see Christian Mbili versus David Morrell next?
I'll
Nigga,
see. I'll watch him fight any of the top dogs. I mean, Gongora ain't no that wasn't no that ain't no pushover.
No, he ain't.
Because if Gongora would have won that fight, then this conversation is him and Benavidez, him and Andre, him and somebody.
No, I'm saying because
yeah.
Mbili is now he's number one in the WBA. Am I right, Flame?
I don't know. I don't know where was that for the
I think I think
number
after
one
that fight, I
spot.
think that fight was some kind of eliminator, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was an eliminator.
I mean, we know Gongora is a former IBO champ, so we know he ranked
Yes.
high.
Yeah.
They didn't mention shit about being an eliminator though. I got to look into that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it because I think Mbili's ranked high in one of them sanctioning bodies, man. We need to get him in with a boo boo. We need to get him in with a Morrell. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's what you need next. Because once you put on a performance like that, you can't go backwards. Now you got to go forward.
And he seemed like he
Morrell need
hungry. Like he won.
Morrell got. It's like you could kind of fast track Morrell.
They are. He's
no,
already
they not
champ.
because they was trying to get him in there with Benavidez. Was like, he ain't ready for that yet.
Yeah, how are they fast?
That's what his camp said because Benavidez was saying he was calling out Morrell.
Yeah, I remember.
Before he got the Plant fight.
Yeah, I remember that.
Speaking of him, has Morrell spoke up since Benavidez beat Plant?
No, he ain't saying shit.
Hell no. He ain't that nigga training. He ain't saying a goddamn thing.
So my point is, a lot of people keep barking this David Morrell shit. When is he gonna step up and do something? Like this dude, David Benavidez, like you stated, Charles, he already declined the David Benavidez work. Whether you want to say him or his team, but when is it gonna be David Morrell time to show and prove who you are?
How many fights Morrell got? 10?
9.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're kind of fast tracking him for only 9-10 fights. But it ain't really much like the competition for him. Like he's making it look easy, so he's gonna have to have a step up fight.
I mean, look, man. Let's be honest. with all three of our boxing brains combined, do you think it's a good idea to put a 9-fight guy in with a David Benavidez?
No,
I don't give a fuck what he did.
He's got to step up, but he can't. That's too much of a step up because that shit'll backfire.
Exactly.
Hold on. So David Morrell's not ready to step in with David Benavidez.
At 9 fights? No, he's not.
Hey, was Lubin ready to fight Charlo with 13 or 14?
No.
All right. Well, I don't want to hear no more hype about this dude, David Morrell. Then, since he's not ready.
We had this conversation when the dude was trying to defend Boots when he declined the whole Bud shit. It was like, hey, look, but that's a different situation. Boots got damn near 30 fights. He need to step up. But Morrell, I thought he had 10. He said 9. Shit.
Yeah, I'm done with Ennis because Ennis showed me his true colors when you just went a whole nother route. When you had the fucking WBO championship fight locked in, all you had to do was wait. Because Bud got to defend that motherfucker in May or June, and you would have been the number one guy.
Well, shit, they were saying he
But you
sent him an
decided,
offer with fucking BLK Prime to try to make something happen, and Showtime declined that shit.
well, you knew that. I mean, anybody who thought Showtime was going to allow Boots Ennis to go to BLK Prime and fight Bud, you tripping.
Hey,
They're
you
not
got
going to
that much?
lose
You
money
got
on
that
that
much?
dude like that.
You got that much confidence in your man that he'll bring that belt home? Eddie Hearn don't got
They,
no problem sending his man over to another network. Hey, you think you ready? Go ahead and get it.
but see, here's the thing, though. They may have had the confidence in him. He didn't. His people didn't.
Either way, the shit got declined. It's like, well, you can't say shit about him not getting an offer.
Right. And then you got Virgil turning the fight down twice. Twice.
Shit, they all went a different route. He went WBA, and this motherfucker went. What fucking route did Boots just go? I know he left the fucking
IBF. He went
WBO. He went the
IBF.
IBF route.
He went IBF.
This nigga Bud got niggas leaving sanctioning bodies and
Yeah,
giving up
Bud
their
got,
slot.
yeah, you know. And people thought he was capping, right? When he told you, he said in the Brian Custer interview, he said, look, you hear all this talk and chatter. He said, I'm going to be honest with you. Ain't nobody jumping up and down to fight Terrence Crawford.
And it's the proof is showing.
Yeah, ain't nobody jumping up and down to fight me. I mean, they can say they want to do this. They can say they want to do that. They really don't want to do it.
Nah, especially when the opportunity is right there. You number 1 and 2 in that
Exactly.
fucking in that sanctioning body. Nah, I'm gonna go fight Stanionis and I'm gonna go fight fucking Karen.
And when's the last time you heard about Bud paying step aside money? He never does he? He don't pay step aside money.
I haven't heard him pay step aside shit. What up, Black?
You was just saying the other day that like the grocery store analogy is an open aisle in WBO. Nobody
Yeah, you
want
know
to
what I
just
mean? Nobody come, you know,
Well,
everybody
I'll
going
take you over
somewhere else.
here.
Like, yeah, I can take you over here. This aisle's open, baby.
Yeah, I'll take you over here.
I don't care how many items you got. Come over here. Check in. Check in and check
no
out.
way to
These
get that
niggas, these motherfuckers is putting the groceries back. Nah, not today, sir. my account set up different. I gotta go. I'll come back when I got some bread to pay for this shit.
I got to use Apple Pay. I didn't bring my card.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, the motherfuckers is moving.
Yep.
But then they hold him responsible for that shit. Like,
Yeah.
well,
And then you got niggas out here making videos such as the Ennis talking about I could beat that nigga in his living room. Okay, well, why don't you? Why don't you? And that's my whole issue. You know, Black done heard me say this before. If the nigga's too small and he can't fight and he ain't fought nobody, then why don't you just go over there and whoop him and take that belt? What's the problem? Just go whoop him. He can't fight anyway, right?
Right. He ain't shit anyway, right? That's the same shit they say about Andre. Like Andre can't even fight. He got bad footwork. All right, go ahead and beat him.
Well, go whoop him then. Go whoop him then. Go whoop him and get your clout off of him. Go whoop him. Go beat him up.
Hey man, Danny Garcia did the same shit too. Before they was talking. Well, not before they was talking about it, but Garcia slid right out of the WBA and went WBC route. Ain't nobody say that shit.
Look, let me tell you something. Danny Garcia turned that Bud fight down 3 times, bro. 3 times.
Who you telling?
3 times. You don't want that work.
Yeah, 3 different offers and slid right out and went the WBC route. ain't nobody talking shit about that one. Oh, he could have fought Danny Garcia. He could have. Danny didn't want it. Danny went for who the fuck he went for? Granados or some bullshit?
He fought Granados,
and then he fought
Garcia. What's his name? Guerrero. He fought Guerrero and then Granados, and then he fought Sean. He did fight Sean and fucking Keith. I will give him.
Spence too.
Yeah, well, he chose to go to Spence route when he was the fucking #1 guy in the fucking WBO. He was the fucking mandatory.
Nah, he chose Spence coming off that car crash. He thought he was gonna
Yes, sir.
He thought he had something.
Thought he had something.
The nigga Angel was talking shit. Angel was like, he's not all there, man. He was talking about his head. His head ain't all there. I'm like, all right. Okay.
And he beat your boy into depression. He beat the man into depression.
Dude, I didn't think that was a good fight for Spence coming off a fucking accident any goddamn way.
See, people
I
don't
was
talk
like,
about
I'm like,
how
damn,
much of a soldier some dudes are.
I'm like, that's
Because
not
when
a touch
they
you want to
brought that,
take.
they brought that up to Crawford after the accident. Crawford said, "No, I don't want to fight him now. Coming off an accident, they'll make an excuse." No.
Yeah, he was like, I want to beat him 100%, a healthy Spence.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga,
If
Danny
I beat
jumped
him
right
now,
up.
they're gonna make all kind of excuses.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have been right because he sure would have beat him back then. 2 years ago, yeah, Bud would have beat Rex off.
He just shook some of them new teeth in his mouth. I could tell you that shit.
And see, that's why I'm hoping that they go ahead. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I spoke with Espinosa Saturday night at the fight.
I wouldn't have spoke to him. I'd have probably slapped his ass.
Real quick, is his ears bigger in person or is just the TV make it look like that?
No. His ears is big as fuck. No, they are. They are. But we was talking to him, man. We had like a good 4 or 5 minute conversation when we were walking through the casino. And he's, we was talking about the rumors. What's up, Espinosa, man? The rumors is true. What's going on? He said, look, man, don't believe everything you hear, first of all. I said, okay, well, me and my partner here, we was talking about making our reservations, man, for June, man. We want to come see what's going on. They say June 17th. He said, you know what? If you're a smart man, you wouldn't do that. He said, if you're smart, you'd make your reservations for July. I said, okay, Espinosa, I'm rolling with that. I'm going to roll with that.
Yeah, if it's
You
coming out the
talking
horse's
about
mouth.
which fight?
Bud and Spence. He said, make your reservations for July if you're going to make some. Don't make them for June. Make them for July.
Yeah, because you know how everybody right now, they got the
June
fucking
17th.
June 17th. Well, they don't have a date. They just, if you look at the pay-per-view
Oh,
scheduling on
See. The YouTube daddies got June 17th. Am I right, Flame?
no, I'm talking about if you look at the look at your cable provider shit, right? And
Oh,
then
yeah,
look
it says
at
to be determined. It says to be
yeah,
determined.
yeah, but it's for the month of June. But this is
Yeah.
the same shit that happened the last time when it was, what was it, November they had that shit? They had it up for November last year. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, and they wasn't talking about a date. And I was like, I just happened to look in and I saw the betting odds. I was like, wait, November? I was like, oh, these niggas getting ready to fight. And then that shit tanked. I was like, oh shit. But now they got the fucking shit up for June. And I'm like, yeah, I seen this shit. I seen this before. I ain't falling for this shit.
Well, you think about this, bro. Let's just think about it logically, fellas. Neither one of these niggas got nowhere else to go. I mean,
No,
how
that's the
much
fight.
money you
That's the
actually
fight to
think
make.
yeah, how much actually you think you gonna make fighting Thurman, Spence? How much you gonna make? $1 million? Maybe 2?
Shit. Ain't nobody trying to watch that shit.
And how much do you actually think Bud will get for fighting Granados? I mean, for fucking fighting Rocha? Nothing.
Probably
Nothing.
2 million, 3 million.
If that. If that. Come on, man. And ain't nobody buying them fights. Ain't nobody buying no Rocha fight, and ain't nobody buying no Spence Thurman fight. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody buying.
Hell no, Team Stream, nigga.
So if you want to make some money, especially when you got Ryan and Tank sucking all the air out of every room they walk in, you better make this Spence Crawford fight. That's the only way you'll compete with that. If you say you want to get boxing back to where it's supposed to be, that's how you do it. That's your start right there.
Yeah, man, get a fucking fans the fight that they want. Stop trying to feed us this bullshit.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody checking for no damn Keith Thurman. Especially at no 154. That fight is another meaningless fight if it happens.
Meaningless fight. Means nothing. So let me ask y'all this, man. What did y'all think of Benavidez' performance?
The fight went the way I thought it was gonna be. Plant get off early and he's gonna fade late.
That's what I said. Man can beat him as long as he don't gas.
And
If he gasses, he's done. And that's exactly what happened. He gassed. Like the 7th round. By the 7th round, he was done.
Because Kong, we was in the hangout, and Kong was like, yo, he could keep this up all night. I was like, nope, this shit gonna turn. I was like, nope. That left hand started landing. I was like, yeah, Benavidez is starting to catch him. Them legs are starting to slow down. He ain't gonna move all night. And that was my whole thing. I was like, Benavidez is just gonna walk him. Walk him. That big ass ring plant's gonna dance, and he gonna gas.
Well, see, the thing with Plant for me is the fact that he makes a lot of unnecessary movement.
Yeah, his a couple points, but a couple times in there, he's sitting there showboating, doing all this extra shit. I'm like, that left hand starting to land, that jab starting to land. And I'm like,
When you
oh,
know,
here come the walk down.
well, I was telling everybody I talked to about the fight before it happened. I told him I believe the only way for him to beat Benavidez is you got to take the fight to him. You got to take it to him. That's the only way you beat him. Because if you let him come to you, he let him walk you down. It's going to eventually turn. And you saw once he started trying to clinch, when he started getting tired, Benavidez started punching out of the clinches. That's what turned the fight.
Yeah, but
Beating him up, roughing
I
him
don't
up.
think him taking the fight to Benavidez would have worked in his favor either, because Benavidez could do that shit all night long.
Facts.
So he would have tried that strategy. He'd have fuck around and got out of there. Benavidez would have fuck around and stopped him.
He damn near got out of there this fight. Benavidez damn near stopped him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
But if he would have
me
tried to take the fight to Benavidez, oh, that shit would have got ugly early.
So OG, let me ask you, man. Like, so you was there. How did you actually score? How did you actually score the fight?
I gave Plant the first 5 rounds in a row. I gave Benavidez the next 4 rounds in a row. The 10th round was an even round for me. And the 11th and 12th round went to Benavidez.
I had 10 and 11 going to Benavidez, and I thought the 12th was closer than the 10th.
Well, Plant came out with that burst of energy in the 10th and tried to get off on him.
Yeah,
that's why I had an even round.
That's why I had punches.
Well, yeah. I had to rewatch it, but call me crazy. I gave Caleb Plant the first 7. First 7 round,
I gave him the first 5. In the 6th, he started getting caught. Yeah, see, in the 6th round is when he started getting caught. The body shot. It was in body shots and beating him up out of the clinch and started in the 6th round. And that's when the fight turned for me.
I mean, okay. I mean, even later rounds, it was just like, there was no knockdown score. So that's why I just asked you how you scored it, because a lot of people just feel like they scored it off like, oh, man, Benavidez won because did you see Caleb Plant's face? He was so beat up, man. But
I wasn't
they don't even score the fight. They're not even really scoring the fight. They just looking at what happened. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the fight.
Because they're not watching it the way we watch it, bro. We looking at footwork. We looking at strategy. We looking at body language. We looking at all that. And you can see, if you remember, after that 5th round, after that 6th round, when Plant went back to the corner, his body language totally changed. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. He was getting beat up towards the end, sure.
He was showboating. He was matador. He was doing all that shit early.
Yeah, all that shit was in the early rounds.
Yeah. And when he fucking went to the corner in the 6th round, his body language was just like, fuck.
Exactly. And then Benavidez started hitting. He started mixing that shit up upstairs and downstairs and cutting shit off. I was like, oh yeah, this is where the walk down begins. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
I was at work watching that shit. I'm like, oh, my man, like, yo, son, oh.
That event was lit, though. I will say that. That shit was lit, man. It was nice. I ran into Porter, too. Yeah. I talked to Porter, too. I talked to Jeff Mayweather. I talked to Jeff Mayweather and I talked to Porter. I talked to Porter for a minute. He's a good dude, man. Cool little cat. Well, he ain't no little cat no more. He about 165, 170 pounds right now.
Yeah, he chilling. He eating good.
He chilling. He living life, man. We was laughing at each other because I told him, I said, yeah, man, you had a great career, bro. I shit on you a lot, but you had a great career. You fought everybody. I got to give you that. I said, now I thought you beat Spence. I really did, but Bud kicked your ass. He said, yeah, Bud got me, man. He said, Bud got me. He said, but I agree with you. I think I beat Spence too.
That's the knockdown is what gave me the edge to Spence. I'm like, oh, he needed that.
That's what won him the fight. That's what won him the fight. You're right. That's what won him the fight. The knockdown won him the fight.
This nigga Black over here showing the clips and shit.
You want to debate it, you know.
That's that left hook, but Bud caught him with the same thing. It said Bud's was a step back uppercut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buzz is worse.
But you can see how Bud, but if you saw the round before that, Bud was setting him up with that shot, and he finally landed that shit. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
But I saw the setup for it. I'm like, ooh, Porter
it's
keep coming
coming.
in like that. He gonna get hit with that set because Bud was landing it to the body, but he kept
Yeah,
missing when he was coming upstairs, like just missing him when he was coming upstairs with that shit. And
right.
then in the 10th round, bow. I was like, yep, there it is. He found it.
And then Bomac did what he needed to do. He told Bud the right thing. Hey man, they got you down. So I said, really? How? Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Let me stop playing with this dude. Let me get him out of here.
Put a little fire underneath his ass.
Yeah.
That whole card was solid though, man.
Oh yeah.
That
Hey, I just want to ask y'all: Are both of you guys as happy as I am that fucking Joey Spencer finally got exposed?
I said that was gonna happen. If I didn't say it on the lives, but I was saying it in the hangouts. I was like, yo, I told you Spencer. I was like, first off, Spencer's a fucking hype job. Ramos is a fuck. Ramos is. I seen him fight, and I'm like, whoo. Okay, Spencer
Dude, Ramos
stepping
is a
up,
dog.
and I'm
He's a
like,
dog.
when I saw him, who his fighter was, I was like, oh yeah, he's losing. I put that shit in the prediction league. I was like, yeah, he getting stopped. I got the round wrong, but I definitely got the right person in the stoppage. I can tell you that shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, did you see how number one, Ramos is fucking huge for
Nah,
54.
he's a big dude. But
He's huge.
my thing was, he's active. He hits the
Yeah,
body. He moves up top.
and he's
Spencer,
aggressive, super
yeah,
aggressive.
and Spencer's never been. This is the first time him fighting the 10-round, 12-round fight. He's always fought 8-round fights, and he gasses. I'm like, he can't do that with Ramos. I'm like, Ramos is gonna whoop his ass.
I was just glad his dad had common sense and was like, yeah, this is enough. I can't let my son get killed like this.
Oh, it was a matter of time. It was either gonna be a stoppage or he was gonna hit the canvas.
He got his ass kicked, bro.
He was gonna hit that canvas. If his pops ain't throw that towel in, oh, he was gonna get stopped. If it wasn't him going down or the ref, he was gonna get stopped.
Now, what do you want to see next? For me, I want to see Ramos and Fundora. That's what I want to see.
Oh, good fight. Yeah.
That's what a lot of people were saying after that fight. They was like, can you imagine him versus Fundora? And I'm like, yeah, I could see it, but I would favor Ramos in that fight because
And that's the thing.
he is not small. He gives up height, but he's not even that short though. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like
He's
about 6 feet tall.
yeah, he's like
6'1".
5'11", 5'10", some shit like that. He's not short.
Yeah, 6 feet.
And Lubin was able to drop Fundora.
Yeah, but Lubin got defense too. Got a little bit sharper defense than Ramos. So
Well, I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that, Flame. When you get hit with the same punch like 75 times in a row, it's kind of hard to say.
Because Lubin was eating uppercuts from a 6'4" nigga. In close. It wasn't like he was shooting them from a distance. He was in his face firing them shits off.
And he kept getting hit with the same punch. The same fucking punch. You can't make an adjustment? Damn, I'll be back up, man. I can't get hit with that shit no more.
That nigga Lubin's face was finito. Nigga nose looked like an S. His eyes were swollen. Like, god damn.
He got heart though. He's a dog. He got heart. I give it to him.
Oh yeah, Lubin, you ain't gonna just walk over him.
Yeah, he'll be back. He's trying to go to the middleweight, man, and take a belt from somebody, bro.
He might. He just might. I mean, shit. Charlo ain't fought in what, 2 years now?
Bro,
almost.
Real quick, did y'all see how drunk Charlo was at the?
I saw him in person, of course.
Yeah, I sent you the clip. That dude was faded, and he looked like his skin got lighter on some. What's that shit? Vitiligo shit, the Michael Jackson shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Nah.
Yeah, his face didn't look light in that clip that I sent when he was like, the jab and no adjust. I was like, yo, this nigga look lighter. Looked like he had a damn Jerry curl underneath the hat. I was like, this nigga's all fucked up.
Bruh,
but it's almost 2 years since he's been in the ring.
What's going on with Maul? Little Maul, man. What's going on with him, man?
And he looked like he heavy. He ain't in fighting shape. He is not in fighting shape.
This nigga's bigger than Makabu and Badu Jack and them niggas, bro.
Oh, so he
What you
he
talking
he he
about?
walking around he walking around cruiser.
He cruising, man. Cruising USA. Ass nigga, man. Eating
God
and
damn,
shit. And
his
drinking.
face was round and shit. I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
this
Hell
nigga.
yeah, the round face, bro.
Yeah, man, this
This
nigga
nigga out of line, bro.
need to get your ass in that ring.
Man, nigga out of line, bro. He need to just.
And that, and then they said, what the fuck they did ask him? Something I think something about him fighting Benavidez, and he's like, "You'll see in a couple hours." I was like, "Yeah, he drunk." I was
Right,
like,
hold
"Yeah, that
on.
nigga." Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, that
You
nigga
see that
drunk.
when
He been
I get out
drinking."
the bathroom.
It's like, yeah, this nigga been drinking a couple hours. What you gonna try to fight him in the casino, nigga?
Y'all gonna find out in about 10 minutes.
This nigga the king of trying to give out free fights and shit when he's scared of a motherfucker. We could do it right now.
I don't know what he drink, but whatever, as soon as he take a shot of it or whatever, he be ready.
Yeah,
He
that's
be
that
waiting
courage.
outside until they pull up on him and shit. Be like, oh shit, there you go.
Perfect timing. On
Perfect
that,
time.
on some Danny Jacobs shit, and then that shit, all that shit talk shit go out the window.
That shit quick without, nigga. Hell yeah.
Nigga pulled up on him on some
Uh,
Tupac shit, had the Versace shirt with nothing underneath it, and the Jerry curls. Nigga, perfect timing.
Somebody turned the temperature down on that nigga real quick. I was like, damn,
Nigga,
what happened? He
energy
was
toned down
monster.
immediately. You ain't fighting
What
for
was
M's.
that?
I'm get there though.
You're right. I'll get there. I'll make it one day.
Oh shit. All that shit he was talking. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
I'll make it one day, ass nigga.
Uh-huh. The little
Man,
engine that
Maul
could. That
got
nigga need to do something, man.
the little lion that couldn't. Shit.
Yeah. Then who is he gonna fight? Because shit, is he going? Is he staying at 60 or is he going to 68? Like I don't even know what the fuck this dude's doing.
Boy, 62, man. He doing some different shit, man. 64.
Catch weight out this motherfucker.
Right.
Nah, but seriously, I don't know who the fuck he coming back to fight. If he's, I don't know what the fuck he's doing with himself, man. He's just wasting his fucking life away doing absolutely nothing.
It seemed that way, bro. It seemed that
Wasting
way.
talent.
And Jamal, by default, he got to get away from his bro. He don't need to be around that type of energy, man. Jamal, come on, man. This nigga's an undisputed champ. He got fucking Hungry Zoo barking up his hell nah, bro. Jamal, I ain't got time for you right now. You gotta just be like that.
Got to cut his brother off. Like, hey, listen, I got to stay focused, man. I can't have your baggage fucking holding me down and shit.
We'll party when I win. You know what I mean? That type shit. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
he
I'll
don't
call
need
you
to
after the
party.
fight.
Like, you need to get your ass in that fucking gym and train with me. Like, shit, you need motivation, motherfucker. You ain't unified. You ain't did shit. You making me look bad out here, bruh.
Yeah, that's what he should be in the gym with your male, with the undisputed nigga. Come on now.
But you guys know, man. When you got trouble at home, bro, and you're dealing with a crazy motherfucker, that shit takes a toll on you, bro.
Hey, man, I'm simple as shit. If this chick driving me nuts is simple, I cut her right the fuck out my life. Like, bitch, you cancer. I got moves I gotta make. I just there's bread out here for me to get, and it gets easy for him if he stays at 60 right now. Nigga, Triple G done dropped all the fucking belts.
But you
Go
got
out
you
here
gotta
and
look
start
at all of,
scooping them shits.
but you gotta look at it in context. You've been with this bro since high school, and y'all got kids, and
That's
it's a
cool.
lot.
We could co-parent. Fuck that.
Yeah, but that's because you got age and experience on you. This nigga's only 32 years old, 31 years old. He don't really know shit. And these niggas is not the niggas they portray. These niggas was sheltered. These niggas was suburb niggas. They not no street dudes.
Shit, you don't
These
got to
niggas
be
been
a street
boxing all their
dude.
life.
You ain't got to be a street. You gotta have common sense. I mean, I get what you saying, but I mean, shit, nigga,
Yeah.
my mentality been like that shit for a while.
But you know yourself, man. Common sense ain't so common these days.
Yeah, you ain't fucking lying, man.
Right.
You know that. Common sense ain't so common these days.
Shit.
These niggas take
Time.
everything based off social media posts, likes and
Time
clicks.
is
That's all they live for.
Shit, I ain't even on social media. I don't even fuck with the shit. I ain't on Facebook. I
I
ain't
don't
on
have
Twitter. I ain't
Instagram,
on none of
Facebook,
that
none of
shit.
that shit. I don't have none of it.
You ain't the only one. I ain't. Mm-mm. I don't fuck with it. I don't follow trends. I don't do none of that shit. I'm me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what a nigga's doing in his life. I don't give a fuck how many purses he buy or how he paint his fingernails. I don't care. That shit
Yeah,
do me.
man. Yo, son. My man was trying to talk to some chick, and she said some crazy shit. I had to walk off. I was like, hey, he's still trying to holler at us. This bitch said something about how many people you got on Instagram. Some stupid shit that had to do nothing with the conversation or phone number. I was like, oh hell no. I just started laughing and walked the fuck off.
That's the fucking shit now. That's what they look for.
Mhm.
I just looked. Yeah.
This nigga Charles rude in the motherfucker. Nigga, like, you know what? I'm about to walk off.
Yeah, I was laughing. I laughed at both of them, and I just walked the fuck off. This
I
nigga
remember.
trying to explain himself. This bitch talking about some follow shit. I was like, this shit got nothing to do with nothing. I just laughed at both of them. I was like, y'all some bird ass niggas. I just laughed and walked the fuck off.
If he was a real nigga, the first thing he said, "What the fuck does that have to do with anything?"
Yeah, like you giving me the number or not? I don't give a fuck like, how many people you got followed. I was like, bitch, really? That's the look I gave her, and then I looked at him. He's still talking. I'm like, oh hell no, y'all niggas is fucking
Nigga,
crazy
you's a
out here.
weirdo too, nigga.
I was like,
You's
man,
a
fuck
weirdo
this
too.
shit. I just walked off laughing like y'all niggas got the game fucked up.
He said, I ain't got time for this.
I ain't got time to sit here listen to entertain this shit. I'm like, oh hell no, man. How many followers? Like the fuck nigga? I just looked at him like, nigga, you getting the number or not?
Right, nigga, how long you gonna be here, bro?
Like the fuck?
You know, bitches don't really give out their numbers no more though.
Man, listen.
They give out their Instagram and their Snapchat.
Yeah, first off, I don't have any of that shit. So if that's
Yeah.
if that's what it came down to, like, bitch, you lost me with that one. I ain't got neither one of them. You either giving me your phone number or not.
Yeah.
The fuck I'm gonna do with your goddamn Instagram or what I'm doing with that? I can't call you bitch. I ain't got time for that shit.
Well, you know, my daughter's 32, so she schools me on all that shit. And I don't know nothing about it.
Nah,
She's
I
like,
don't
Dad,
want
we
to
don't.
learn anything
She
about
said,
that shit.
Dad, we don't give out numbers no more. We don't meet people in person no more. We date over the internet. I'm like, what? How you gonna know who a motherfucker is if you don't go out?
Oh shit.
How you gonna go out with a motherfucker you don't know? What kind of shit is that?
They fucking over the internet. This nigga he typing shit to her. I'm hitting it from the back, and you're loving it. Send. Like, get your goofy ass out of here with this shit, man.
Right, send. Crazy.
The fuck are they on out here, man?
I mean, you know, because you know us, man. You gotta meet the bitch, take her out, talk to her, see what's in her head,
Yeah,
decide.
see how
You
they
know, if
carry
I
they
fuck
say I
this
can't do
bitch,
all
if
that
she gonna
shit with
go
no fucking
crazy.
computer screen. Fuck that shit.
No, you can't do that. Because you can talk to a bitch, you know, for a few minutes and be like, yeah, if I fuck this bitch, she's gonna lose her mind. I'm not doing that. She's gonna be looking for me in the daytime with a flashlight, coming to my job. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Nah, hell no. I can read a lot off in person. I ain't doing this on the screen shit. Lisa, what's up, sis?
Hey, Lise, love you, girl.
What's going on, sis? Good to see you.
Who the hell is on this fucking Ryan Garcia Tank undercard? I haven't looked it up, but who the hell's on this goddamn undercard? Is it anything good? Is it gonna match the card we just got?
No, because the top two niggas gonna suck up all the money. No,
For $85, it better be God, somebody.
there ain't gonna be nobody on there.
Cause I
Oh, I
mean,
heard somebody. Wait. I heard somebody was supposed to fight. I think. Who was it supposed to fight on the undercard?
I have no clue. That just goes to show you where my interest of this fight is.
Yeah, I heard now.
I
It's
don't
supposed to be
even
some
care.
heavyweights on that undercard, I think.
What,
Good for
like
them.
prospects or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
heavyweight
probably
prospect.
Jared Anderson, probably.
No, because he's a
Wait.
top ranked guy. I doubt he'll be on that card.
Yeah, he's not right.
Who Torres, the dude from the Olympics?
With the
Top ranked
afro?
guy, no. Top ranked guy, no. Top ranked guy. They're not gonna be on that card.
Wait a minute. So
Oh,
heavyweights for
Makbazov. Wait, it's a top ranked fighter fighting on this shit?
No, I said there ain't gonna be no top ranked fighters. Jared Anderson's a top ranked fighter. Torres is a top ranked fighter. They're not gonna be on that undercard. That's what they're not gonna be.
Deontay Wilder, nigga? Andy Ruiz? Ooh.
Oh no, hell no. Neither one of them they're not even in the PBC no more. They both left.
Yeah, they both left.
Damn. Jump ship promotions.
Yeah,
Who else left now?
Wilder said he was a free agent, and Ruiz, it was something about
both
both of their issues was about fucking money and shit.
Yeah.
Johnny Rice still over there. Johnny Rice.
I don't know who.
Yeah, he's still over there.
What heavyweight prospect they got that's gonna be on the card?
Hold on. Let me look up the card right now. Hold on. Let me look up.
Because I have no clue who's on this fucking card.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me look up the card.
I told you, nigga, for 85, it better be everybody, nigga. Everybody on
Nigga,
that.
it's a dude. I have no clue. At least on the Benavidez card, I knew who was on it, and I was like, ah. And the card was a fire card.
That was a fire card, nigga.
But
Sure.
I don't know who the fuck is on this. I have no clue who's fighting on this fucking card at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
I didn't even take time to look it up because I really don't give a shit about it. On some G shit like Ryan and Tank, I'm like, it ain't that mega fight that everyone's making it. It's not to me. It's not anyway. Like you got niggas talking about Hagler, Hearns, and all this shit. I was like, the disrespect is real out here. Like, goddamn.
Hey, I gotta get ready to hit the road, but I want to ask y'all before I shut it down. Y'all, what y'all feel about AJ going into this Franklin fight this weekend, bro?
You gonna beat him up?
I think Franklin's gonna put in some work. Franklin looked good against Dillian White.
And they say he got the 6-pack now. So the nigga's really serious about this shit. Serious, nigga.
He should have been serious when
Hey,
he
it's
fought
gonna
Dillian
be
White, but
it's gonna be Boots and Roman Villa, the dude that just beat up Speedy Rashidi.
Oh, they did make that fight.
And Williams and Pena gonna be on the undercard too. I don't know who he fighting though.
I heard they was making that fight, but I didn't think it was gonna be on the Tank undercard.
He got a gift, dog. That was a gift. Ellis really won that fight. He got wobbled late, but he was getting wobbled. He actually won that fight on the card.
Them two knockdowns saved Villa's ass. But hey, man, I guess Tank likes fighting on Boots. I mean, Boots likes fighting on the Tank undercards and shit. I mean,
exposure, bro. Exposure.
Second time in a row.
People gonna be watching that shit.
Man, listen.
Undercard ass. All right.
This nigga black stupid.
You know, this nigga's boosted redirect.
That's real. I mean, as much as sad as it sounds, that's real. People gonna watch this shit. This shit probably gonna do anywhere between 500,000 and 700,000, bro. Honestly,
I didn't think that card would. I didn't think that fight would be on that card. I didn't think they was gonna make that fight that soon either. But hey, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Well, Boots needs a comeback fight because he looked like shit against Karen. Right? Yeah, Roman Villa is striking when the iron is hot. And Roman Villa probably don't have no respect for Boots because that motherfucker's a walk down dude. He gonna come at you.
Yeah, that's the kind of fighter that they Boots probably gonna use the Boots need to try to showcase like he's the goods. That Karen nigga was doing too much moving for him. Villa, Villa coming straight. He moving north and south. He coming right at you.
Yep. And I can't believe that people are trying to make excuses for a nigga that got 30 fights in and don't know how to cut off the ring.
Well, he ain't got to worry about cutting the ring off with fucking V. I can tell you that shit.
He sure don't. You ain't got to look for him at all.
Hey, he better worry because V got some pop. Because what is he? 20? What is he? 24 with 23 knockouts or some shit like
24, 24 and 1, 23 knockouts.
Yeah, that dude got some pop behind them hands. So that Boots, I don't see Boots in there getting careless. But if he do, shit,
that dude can punch, man. That dude's tough, and he got a gas tank.
Exactly. And he got a chin.
Yeah.
So I'll watch that fight.
I'll definitely watch that. I'm not paying no $85 to watch it though.
No, hell no. Free $99, baby. Team stream.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to CMD Boxing Reports in the chat. Shout out to OG Shelton coming through, pulling up. Charles pulling up. Everybody in the chat. Lisa, Mar Machine, Ronald, Modern King Boxing. Everybody that came through and caught the playback, man. I got a dip set.
All right, Flame. Take care of your business, dog. Good talking to you, Charles.
All right, Black. Be safe. Shelton, good talk to you, bro.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
All right, man. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Peace out, y'all. UGC.